Welcome back to Unlock the Men's Journey. This is Dear Deasia, and I'm Deasia. If you're just joining us, we're deep into Phase 2, Tools and Transformation. Phase 1 was about recognition, seeing the wounds, identifying the cycles, and understanding that silence that keeps patterns alive. Phase 2 is about action, application, and real change. Today, we're diving into emotional awareness and communication, two of the most powerful tools a man can have, because you can set boundaries, you can respect yourself, but if you don't understand your own emotions or how to communicate them, the work will never fully land. The core message here: men, it's time to embrace a truth that's been ignored for generations. Your emotions are not your enemy. Suppressing them does not make you stronger, tougher, or more respected. Ignoring them only keeps the cycles of frustration, conflict, and isolation alive. When emotions are suppressed, they don't disappear. They fester, they leak out in anger, frustration, detachment, or passive aggression. Emotional awareness is about presence, feeling what you feel, naming it, understanding it, and accepting it. Emotional communication is about expressing yourself clearly, responsibly, and intentionally without blame, shame, or defensiveness. So let's start with layer one, the real life storyteller. So let's put this into perspective. Think about a moment you got angry at a friend or a partner. Maybe you snapped, or maybe you went silent. Later you realized that anger wasn't really about what happened. It was about feeling unheard, unvalued, or unseen. That's what emotional suppression looks like. The smaller feelings you ignored built up into a storm. Now imagine a world where you notice those feelings early, where you can say, I'm frustrated right now. I need a moment to process before I respond. That one small act shifts everything completely. It prevents arguments, it prevents resentment, it creates space for understanding and connection. So let's start on the tools. The first tool is the feeling inventory. Step one, identify what you're feeling. Ask yourself, what emotion am I experiencing right now? Where do I feel it in my body? What triggered this emotion? Is this a reflection of my current reality, or is it a pattern from the past? Take 1 to 2 minutes, breathe, and really feel it. Notice tension in the shoulders, jaw, chest, or stomach. This is your body speaking, and your body never lies. Tool 2. Naming and owning your emotions. Once you identify an emotion, name it aloud. I feel anxious. I feel hurt. I feel overwhelmed. Then take ownership. This is my emotion. I am responsible for it, and I will not let it control my behavior, but I will honor it. Naming and owning emotions is an act of self-respect. It turns chaotic energy into fuel for clarity, growth, and transformation. Tool number 3, communication without conflict. Now let's take it further. Expressing your emotions clearly so others understand without creating conflict. Here's the formula. 1. State the fact. When this happened. 2. Express the emotion. I felt. 3. Clarify the need. Because I need. Example. When you interrupted me during the meeting, I felt frustrated because I needed my ideas to be heard. This is clarity and accountability. It invites connection instead of defensiveness, and it teaches people how to treat you. Let's step into layer 2. Spiritual and energetic insights. Spirit always says emotions are energy in motion. Suppress them and they stagnate. Allow them and they become fuel. Every feeling you honor moves you closer to an alignment. Every feeling you ignore keeps you stuck. When you practice emotional awareness and communication, you respond instead of react. You break cycles of anger, resentment, and avoidance. You begin to create deeper, healthier connections with yourself and others. So let's step into layer 3. Practical exercises for daily life. Exercise 1. Journal your emotions. Spend 10 to 15 minutes daily writing what you feel and why. Don't censor it, let it flow naturally. Exercise 2. Midday check-in. Set an alarm 2 to 3 times a day. Pause and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And notice how your body feels. Notice your energy. Exercise 3. Safe conversations. Pick someone you trust. Express one emotion using the formula: fact, feeling, need. Observe how it shifts your relationship. Exercise 4. Energy release when emotions feel heavy. Release them physically. Walk, run, shadow box, or meditate. Energy moves through motion. Exercise 5. Emotional mapping. Reflect on a recurring conflict or tension. Map it. The trigger, the emotion, the reaction, the outcome, and the lesson. This helps you see patterns and avoid repeating them. Layer 4. Reflection questions. So, what emotions have I been ignoring or suppressing? Journal that. How do my emotions affect my relationships? Where in my life can I practice emotional honesty today? How can I express myself without blame or attack? Which reoccurring emotional patterns am I ready to release? How can I honor my body as part of emotional awareness? How can I turn my emotions into fuel for transformation? Take your time, journal, meditate, sit in the silence. Let the answers emerge naturally. So for phase 2, it's all about tools and transformation. And today we added emotional awareness and communication to your toolkit. Boundaries and self-respect gave you the foundation. Now emotions give you the ability to navigate life with clarity, integrity, and connection. Remember, your emotions are valid. Your voice matters, and your growth is your responsibility, nobody else's. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 6 of Unlock, the Men's Journey. Phase 2 is only beginning, and every tool you embrace brings you closer to the fully unlocked man you are meant to become. Protect your peace, honor your worth, and speak your truth. Walk your path. You deserve it, you are worthy, and you are powerful. This is Dear Deasia, and I love you all. Bye.